Hey guys, it's the GB Duelist here, and I've come to you with the discussion video. And I did mention Brilliant Fusion. I'm pretty sure that I mentioned it in my uh, deck video, my deck profile of Glabbies. And I mentioned that I'd be making a video including Double Summon. So this is that video. So yeah, and first of all, I'd like to clear something up. I did not take the idea of using Double Summon and Gladiator Beast from Team Samurai X1. If you checked out his deck profile, he also plays Double Summon, but I mean, it inspired me a bit to play it, but I was considering it from the start because I had multiple copies. I was planning on playing them with Fluffles because multiple normal summons would be really useful. That's why Brilliant Fluffles exists. But I realized that instead of that, I'd much rather play Mouse. Um, yeah, let's just get into this discussion, and I've got like a few points of why I'm not a huge fan of Brilliant. So yeah, let's start. So first of all, you have to run. Okay, if you're playing Brilliant Fusion, you're most likely running 3 copies of it. One Bricky Gemnite, usually Garnet. I've seen a lot of people play Garnet, and then of course, Seraphinite. Um, Now, it's an option to play a light monster in your deck, just maybe a tech choice to go with the whole Brilliant Fusion thing. Like, I've seen people play electromagnetic turtle, but let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. That's 4 cards in your main deck, and 1 that you have to put in your extra deck. So like that, you might need that spot. Like I know for a fact that with my GBs, uh, there's no space. I have no space in there whatsoever. So, and honestly, like when you activate Brilliant Fusion, what do you get out of it? You get a 0/0 level 5 Earth monster that takes up one of your zones. I'm pretty sure that with Link rules, it goes into your extra monster zone, so that can be really bad. And then you have a continuous spell that just clogs up your back row. And you know, pretty much the only upside to it is that maybe if your Seraphinite somehow survives a turn, you get another normal summon. But let's face it, your opponent's not going to let you do that. And you can make Mrs. Radiant with it, I guess. Like why couldn't it at least be light? Like, come on, if you look at Seraphinite, it looks like she should be a light attribute, right? Then it would have perfect synergy with Constellars. I mean, you can make a Constellar. What's his name? It's like Priceapay or something. The rank 5 with a weird name. Or maybe if you're playing a synchro deck. I mean, I do understand that level 5s work relatively well in synchros, but I mean, it's not a tuner. I don't know. But going back to why Gemnite Fusion and Seraphinite, uh, what's going to happen when you draw into your Gemnite? I understand that decks like Fluffles, they have a really specific thing where you have Edgem Sabers in your grave. You could special summon them by placing your Garnet on top of your deck. I mean, that's in Fluffles, though. Not all decks can do that. Um, and I mean, and what happens if you already activated your Brilliant Fusion? You got your Seraphinite and all that stuff, and then you draw into another Brilliant Fusion. Since you're probably only playing 1 Seraphinite and 1 Gemnite in your deck, what's that going to do? What's that card in your hand going to do? It's just going to sit there. I mean, like I guess you could use it as a discard for Twin Twisters, or maybe if you want to give Seraphinite her attack back, you could discard it. Then you have a 2300 beat stick. I think it's 23, right? Yeah. Um, but like honestly, if you don't have a way to put those cards back into your deck or use them to some degree, you're pretty much screwed. Like you can't even use it if you have Garnet in your hand, or whatever Gemnite you're using. Uh, all right. Let's see. Okay, so by now you're probably thinking, okay, you have so many complaints. Like, what's your solution to this? And it's play double summon. Double summon's way better in a lot of ways. Like, for example, uh, going back to Brilliant Fusion, like, remember I said you have to play the 3 Brilliants most likely, and then the Garnet. That's 4 cards they could all potentially brick. Uh, with double summon, you could just play 3, so that saves you 1 card and an extra deck spot. And not to mention, like, if you don't have to worry about drawing into Garnet, but not only that, if you draw 2 double summons, I mean, you're going to be fine. You could also discard that for Twin Twisters, or unlike Gemnite Fusion, Brilliant Fusion, sorry, unlike that, you could just activate it next turn and, get 2 normal summons again. Oh, and by the way, what happens if your opponent negates the summon of Seraphinite? Like, that's just going to leave a continuous spell in your spell and trap card zone that just sort of stays there. And, like, what happened? Because, I mean, if they negate the summon and not the activation of it, then the Garnet or whatever it is would have already been sent to your grave, meaning that you can't use that, and Seraphinite's also in your grave, meaning that you also cannot use that. Yeah, that's that's pretty much all that I have to say about why I really dislike Brilliant Fusion, and I really hope you agree with me. Just leave down in the comments below what you think about this, and ooh, by the way, I might be uploading a video later because in a few hours we're actually going to have a solar eclipse here. It's going to be great. Man, like, I'm probably going to upload a video, and that would be the perfect time to deck test, what are they called? Lunalights. Yeah, Lunalights. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, please subscribe. I mean, I've actually seen that I've gotten a few views other than my own on some of the previous videos, and I'm super happy with that. Like, honestly, I'm happy with just 5 views. Let's set the bar really low. 5 views. Let's go. And you know what? Let's say 7 views, because I'm probably going to watch this like 2 times just to make sure that I didn't mess up a billion times, even though I may already have. Who knows? Whatever. But yeah, that's that's my opinion on Brilliant Fusion and Seraphinite. So yeah, thanks. I will see you in my next video. Yeah. Oh, one last thing. If I don't post videos super often, like, I may only be able to post like 2 or 3 videos a week, it's because I have marching band practice, and this is like a hardcore marching band. It's it's top 5 in the country for high school marching band. So we practice about 26 hours a week, and we practice Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So don't expect to see videos then. And we also practice Saturdays, so chances are I'm not going to be uploading then. So probably mainly just Sunday, possibly Monday, and maybe Wednesday. Yeah, now the video's over for good. So yeah, thanks guys. GB Duelist out.